Game is really pissing me off. Don't have me open stuff.
Wait. The story will go on forever. Mike doesn't want to go.
Fuck you. Fuck off!
This is the real secret words.
Well, that was unnecessary. All right.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, a scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
You need help. Good luck. Great. Thanks.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Wake. Alan, wake.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh man. Sure. We'll take another word of war, I guess. Crazy that I beat the entire game without a single one of those, and I've gotten 2 in the last 20 minutes. That really, Oh!
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
Oh my god, there was so many shadows that just spawned right behind me. That was about to be a real bad time.
Wake.
Can you fuck off? All right. Neat.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting. Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Oh, Estevez. Almost.
This would move the story. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Wake.
Okay, that was rude. That's rude.
On the far side of the train crash with a cult symbol next to it. I wanted to take a look inside.
This is, I think, an unnecessary risk. I think I could probably hear, but... Okay, let's, not bother using that. Oh, man. Wow, the painkillers, I think once I've leveled up the painkillers all the way, they're actually going to be pretty much as good as the trauma pads.
It could not be opened on the side.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it.
It sucks because it's the same scare. Oh, fuck off. It's the same jump scares. They're the exact same jump scares. And yet somehow they're still getting...
None of this was real.
It
was unreal. Fuck me.
Alan, calm down. Think. Hello? Yeah. I can see that it's right there. To do that. Oh, this is gonna be a waste of a bullet. The fuck it is! Incredible. Incredible. Okay, well. Good to know. Good to know. I probably didn't have to waste a shotgun shot on that. I probably could have just used a regular revolver round, I think. Probably. But, you know, the fun in that. Let's quick slot those there. Let's quick slot those there, I guess. Oh, okay. So this leads... Okay. That leads back around. Okay. Guess I don't really need to go that way, so we won't. Alright. I'm pretty pissed off that the only thing I got in here was a fucking trauma pad, and I didn't even... There's nothing over here. I could have just left. I could have just grabbed that trauma pad and left. But no, I had to get green. Oh, hold on. Alright. Eh, 69. Alright. Alright. If I could get to a safe... I feel like I haven't gotten to a fucking safe haven in ages. Can I get a safe haven, please?
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Let's go ahead. Trauma pad. It really topped me off. Okay. My thought sounds excellent. Sounds great. That's not what I want to do. Okay, that is what I want. my thought sounds wonderful. Absolutely. I will text it to you. What is happening in this game, dude? Is this a dream? Well, it's a nightmare, actually.
Well, you're right. I was wrong.
I win.
I win.
I win. Alright. Okay. All fucking fuck off. All of you fuck off. No, thank you. Nope, that's not me. Sorry. Oh, Shine Street. Word of gun. I think the flare gun just being... I think the flare gun just being better objectively, probably good. Ooh, I shined it right in his fucking mouth.
Wake. Get out of my story. Wake. This story is a monster. Lost in the dark. Alan Wake. I just want to go home.
The Echoing Hall had a story to tell.
Wake.
All right. We'll take that. And more batteries?
I had found another compelling location to use.
It's fine.
Alan Wake.
Something is telling me... Don't think he made it out.
The story was taking shape. The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
I guess I'm locked in.
The plot changes shaped the world around me.
The murder cult? The murder cult.
Alan Wake.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
True.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. I had a new beat for the story. This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Well, that's terrifying. Hate that. We're gonna change this back. Never thought the murder cult would be preferable, but...
Wake.
No, you just stay right there.
Wake.
Don't actually remember how to get out of here.
Wake. This isn't your story. Child. Wake.
Oh, do I have to... I think I have to put this back.
Alan Wake.
I don't remember what to do here. I don't remember how to get back.
Wake.
Apparently, just
Alan, wake. Wake. I've written so much. Wake. Alan, wake.
all right. Restore 50 health for every second of using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. That seems pretty good. If you combined it with, like, the 75% chance to not consume a battery charge when you flashlight somebody, feels like it could be a good combo. Save. All right. Guys, just hang out in there. I don't want any trouble.
Ugh.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Unnecessary. Unnecessary.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Alan, wake. Wake.
Already get this one. I think I already got
Alan, wake. Wake.
Maybe I had missed something on the plot board.
Oh, what do you mean I missed something on the fucking plot board? Yeah,
I had to be at the scene. To
I
see and
know,
understand
I played this fucking game before. Batty.
Wake. This is my story.
Now, in my defense, I'm an idiot. So that's where that comes in. I knew it was somewhere around there. I knew. I knew I was just missing. Yep.
The dark presence.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep. Alan.
Fuck.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta run faster than that, Alan. You gotta go. Faster than that, Alan.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Yay! A nightmare.
The tunnel was open now. I could get there. Shit.
Gotta go, Alan. Gotta go. Alright, we're almost there. Easy.
The dark presence.
Easy.
I had seen it before.
Several times.
I remembered now. It was always out there. Hunting me.
Oh, we're gonna have to get. Oh man, you know what my biggest fear is? Getting trapped in a fucking cave. Here's the thing. I don't view myself as claustrophobic. I'm very claustrophobic. Which is crazy. Oh shit, it's the ritual table where Nightingale is.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Means we gotta put the heart in the icebox for Saga.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. We can't hear you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. This is a long section of this game. I forgot how long this, like, first introductory section was for Alan.
The dark place wouldn't let me go that way.
Just trying to make sure there's no, like, words of power. Anything over here. Well, walk right by. Based on my subpar performance in the last game, I'm now second guessing everything, and
The story determined where I could go
yeah, I know.
and where I couldn't.
I think I'm probably fine. Alright.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Hold on. So, you would be fucking crazy if this poem here was the lyrics to the song later in the game. It isn't, but that'd be fucking crazy if it was. Well, hold on. Hold on. I've got to Google it now. It's gonna piss me off. Because my thought is, technically, it's all a loop. So this is where Alan comes back. Even though it's the beginning of the game, it is technically also the end of the game. So technically... back on Kildara? I was the door I thought I was gonna fucking come out
The
of!
station had changed. I was closer now.
So good at this game. I do need this back. Yep.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home?
Yep.
Or
Just
was
that
this
easy.
just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
No loot in there, huh? A bummer.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Yeah, I'm going. Alan only runs so quick.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
I think that's supposed to be Tom Zane. I think. So I guess maybe not.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Want to know, buddy? Think you do.
Alan.
Alice? What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence. It gave me strength to go on.
That's not in the first playthrough. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Sure. This is... this is neat. It's because it's just like little scraps. Little teases. Yeah, whatever. Fucking can't get me now.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off and...
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
She just fucking...
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
No, I imagine it wouldn't be.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
Spark of Light? That's a usable item? That's horrifying to me. I wonder what I'm going to be able to use it for. Still need to go through the loop. Well, guess we'll find out.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Hold on. That's creepy as fuck.
And it got violent.
When the lamp in the background.
It was Alan.
Fascinating.
And yet, it was a monster.
No, it was Alan. It was Alan.
He always did have anger in him.
Yeah. Alan Wake is kind of the antagonist.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Eat that.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
fucking see ya. They've been up all night interrogating poor Alan.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
True.
My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan.
Fucking
We've seen
nuts.
our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you.
Yeah, a little bit.
We are all in danger.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Derp.
Wake just gave us a lot of information.
Yep.
But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
That is the clicker. It is. How are you, Eagle Dove? Those are... and we're also playing on hard, so that's exciting. Need. Oh, the Oh Dear Diner. Dear Oh Diner.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Love you always, Mom.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror
probably
story
about
written by a certain
5 minutes
author.
away from raiding out anyways.
Ring any
So I
bells?
appreciate you coming by.
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Probably a little bit of both.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch.
Not really.
Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Sitting right across from you, actually.
He's hunting Wake.
He is Wake. That's
Scratch looks just like Wake.
He is Wake.
Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected.
More
Maybe
than you
Scratch
think.
got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
That is true. That is technically true. All right. Okay.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster.
You know.
After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
You wouldn't believe it even if I told you, Saga.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Holy moly. Oh. Got a couple of things to put away here.
Okay. The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
Sure.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, and you don't even know literally the half of it. All right.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Thanks.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Convenient.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Okay. It's wild to me that the game is just like, yeah, any order you want, doesn't matter, do whatever.